the dynamic range of a bass trombone? On or off? This is true, I think. That's kind of my dynamic range. On or off. Yeah. I like that one though. That's a compliment. That's not even an insult. That's amazing. I'm okay with it. What's the best kind of trombone? A broken one. What do you call a trombonist with half a brain? Gifted. I feel like that's a drummer joke that they just put trombone in to. I've heard that joke many times. I don't think that's original. How do you save a trombonist from drowning? Take your foot off their head. That was unexpected and very mean-spirited. I don't condone drowning people you don't agree with. That's not nice. How many trombones does it take to screw in a light bulb? 1, but he will do it too loudly. I approve. What do you call a trombone player in the street? A beggar. I do believe the word they're looking for is busker, and that's partially true. What's the difference between a frog driving a car and a trombonist driving a car? I am intrigued about this. Let's see if the green text is green for a reason. The frog may be on his way to a gig. I feel like that joke makes no sense. You could put anything there. Like, surely it should have been like a trumpet player or a drummer or some instrument that trombones think are lesser than them. Frog makes no sense. What did the trombonist get on his IQ test? I already know the answer to this one. Drool, most likely. Drool, I got it. Wah, wah. What does the trombonist say when he gets to his gig? You want fries with that. You know, that opens up a brand new discussion about how I feel about working in the fast food industry, but we're not going to open that can of worms today, or can of fries, or can of any kind of corporate burger, or can of anything, really. We're just going to keep going. You are driving down a street, and your director and a trombone player are crossing the street in front of you. Which one do you hit first? I like how it's not which one do you hit, it's which one do you hit first, assuming you want to kill both of them either way. I feel like if you're in a band like that, you need to reassess your life and maybe go find another band to play with. But that's just my opinion. That's just like really unhealthy mentally, you know? Those people need therapy. Okay. Which one do you hit first before killing both? Number 1, your director. Business before pleasure. Hardy har. Number 2, this is the real one. Who cares? As I said, that means you need therapy. Why do people play trombone? Because they can't move their fingers and read music at the same time. How many trombonists does it take to change a light bulb for the 10th time on this list? 5. 1 to hold on to the light bulb, and 4 to sip whiskey until the room spins. I'm okay with that one. That's fun. We're just all Ron Swansons. That's fine by me. That's a compliment. I'll take it. Uh-oh. Top 10 reasons to play the trombone. Number 10. It doubles the flow of testosterone, which definitely does not apply to me, so okay. Thanks. Number 9, chicks dig the big cases. Doesn't apply to me either, but okay. Number 8, it's shiny. That's a reason I can get on board with. Number 7, works as a lightning rod, as if that's a good thing. Number 6, tastes like chicken. Number 5, slides nicely when lubricated. Number 4, scare away the neighbor's cat. Why not? Number 3, outblows any woodwind. Number 2, no batteries necessary. And number 1, it's the only instrument that doesn't suck. This has been David Letterman, Top 10. See you next week. What's so tragic about a minivan with 5 trombones in it running off the side of a cliff? You could have fit more trombones into it. Okay, the further down this list I go, the more reaching these jokes are. I feel like these are just desperately grasping at something with substance. I definitely feel like this is not very good anymore. How do you make a trombone sound like a French horn? Still wrong. Put your hand in the bell and miss even more notes. I like that one because it's a dig on the trombone and the horn. I'll take it. What's the first position a trombonist learns? Head cocked, arm above it, finger scratching scalp. What's the difference between a trombone section and a saxophone section? Honky tonk? That's my answer. What's the difference? The trombones weren't meant to sound like 2 cats in a fight, but they do. Why did the trombone player cross the expressway during rush hour? Good question. Do you get that? I feel like I don't get it. A guy walks up to the band director and inquires about joining the band. The director says, "Sure, you can join the trombone section." The guy replies, "But I don't play the trombone." Well, the director replies, "Neither does anyone in our trombone section." Yeah, okay. I'm getting bored now. Are you bored? I'm bored. What do you say to a trombonist who is wearing a 3-piece suit? Which is something I've never worn. Will the defendant please rise? Now that's a trope about trombonists I've never heard. I've never heard of the stereotype of trombonists all being criminals. That's a new one for me. Usually like partier, laid-back guys, but I've never heard of us being criminals. That's news to me. How many? No, I'm not reading one of those again. I'm not reading about any more light bulbs. No more light bulb jokes. No more. What do you call a beautiful woman on a trombonist's arm? A tattoo. You know, it's funny, as a beautiful woman myself who plays the trombone, I actually do have a beautiful woman tattooed to my leg. And she's faceless, so she could be as beautiful as you want her to be. It's great. No more light bulb jokes. I am not doing this. And wait a minute, trumpeter. It's not even trombones, it's about trumpets. What a scam. What do the letters PP mean to a trombone player? Now, for those of you who might not be particularly musical or just don't happen to know the terminology, PP stands for pianissimo, which is basically very, very soft. That's what it usually means. What does it mean to a trombone player? Number 1, an opportunity for an improvised solo. Yeah, I like that one. I approve. That's nice. I'm terrible at improvising, but I approve anyway. Number 2, a polite reminder that he has been playing too loudly for the past 5 minutes. I definitely like the first one better. We'll just stick with the solo. Finally, this is the last one that I'm choosing to read because I'm done with this. The last one. How do you get a trombone player to play slower? Put a page of music in front of him. Implying we can't read music, are you? That's funny. How do you get the trombone player to stop playing completely? Put notes on the page. Okay, I did slightly chuckle at that. I did slightly chuckle. All right, and that is it for Green Text Trombone Jokes webpage. That's some wasted time of my life. There are like 2 jokes in there, I think, that actually made me almost laugh. Just 2. I think doorbell dragging, that was pretty funny. And that's pretty much it, isn't it? Are there any other jokes that are funny? If you have any trombone jokes or any music jokes which are better than the ones I just read, please go to the comments and write them there so I can read them and laugh. I really need a brain cleanse after that. So definitely go and write those down in the comments. You know, it'd actually be pretty cool to take those comment jokes and put them in another video where everyone could see them. So yeah, if you think of a joke, please put it in the comments. Anything else? There's more playing videos coming down the line. Just gotta arrange that stuff. And yeah, I've got a Ko-fi page if you want to go check that out. If you would like to have a lesson with me, my email is allisonmartintrombone@gmail.com. You can find that in the description. And yeah, I think that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.